Hey Queens, so as you can see, I'm at the outlet and decided to stop in Coach to see what they had. There are a few pieces online that are on sale, and I just wanted to see if they had them locally before I ordered them off of the website. So let's go ahead and step inside and let's get a look first at these mini terries. Now, I like the mini Terry shoulder bag. It's just big enough for a phone and a couple of other items. If you have a smaller phone, I have an iPhone 15, but the suede in this olive is just super cute. And I like that they added a tassel to that, just an extra touch. It's really pretty at that silver hardware. They also had it in like, I guess, patent leather version. So this one is black with silver. This is nice as well. And then they had one that's like a gray with silver hardware, and then it had like a gray chain strap. Really, really cute. Now, all of the minis are 179 except for the one here on the end with rivets. It's 199, and it also has like leather woven into the chain strap. Super cute. I wouldn't pay $200 for it, but it is a cute bag. And that's the thing about the Terry. That's a Coach staple, and I've always liked it. I've just never been willing to pay the price for it. So they had a lot of corner zip wristlets. That red signature was absolutely gorgeous, but the lighting in this store is so bad. I don't know if you're going to be able to really see how pretty it is, because the lighting in this store is too warm. It's like a yellowish color and it's throwing everything off. And this wristlet here, the signature with the glitter on it, is super gorgeous in person, but I just don't think the camera is going to really be able to pick it up. Then we have the velour terry in that pretty burgundy color with silver hardware. That's a cute one as well. I've always liked the terry. Again, that's one of those outlet pieces I just don't want to pay for. But you can't go wrong with the dark stone with the gunmetal hardware. It would be cool if you could do the trifecta. If you could have the rogue, the terry, and the laurel. Not the rogue, the rowan, terry, and laurel in that dark stone. That would be awesome. I think this is the Ella shoulder bag. Super cute. That velour is thicker than what I expected. It feels more like a brushed cotton. But in the Smith leather, this bag is everything. So if you haven't been to the outlet since they released these pieces, if you haven't touched the Smith leather, I strongly recommend going to the outlet and seeing for yourself, because the leather has made me change my mind about a few things. Now, this is a cute top handle. It's really giving top handle, like tabby top handle. The only thing is, I'm not sure that I like that round bejeweled piece on the closure. That's the only thing that's kind of throwing me off. I don't know about that. What do y'all think? I wish they would also make this bag in just like solid leathers. I think that would be absolutely gorgeous. But it is cute. It's just gonna take a minute for that closure to grow on me. So they had corner zip wristlets all over the store. They weren't in just one spot, but I thought that polka dot one was cute. And this burgundy Smith leather is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm calling it burgundy because I didn't bother to look at the tag. And on the website, Coach is describing all of these burgundy pieces by the color of the hardware. So this gorgeous LED in burgundy is silver on the website because of the hardware. So I don't know if this is wine, burgundy, Bordeaux, but I'm just calling it burgundy for the sake of this video. As you can see, it has a magnetic snap closure in the back, a push closure in the front, microfiber interior. The Smith leather is so soft and squishy. It is really, really nice. This bag is given YSL. I could see myself having this bag in all the colors. That maple is just as gorgeous. So I even like the black with the signature on the pocket. I think I do prefer the all leather version, but that one is cute. But the all black with silver hardware is gorgeous. Again, y'all, this leather is everything. And I've had to take back what I said about these outlet pieces and the prices. I think it's a mind block. So this is that small Etta flap. I like the closure on that, and that pebbled leather feels really, really nice. This bag feels like really good quality. All of them feel like really good quality. I have to say, now I didn't see the regular Etta flap in my store, but online it says it's available there. So maybe they just had some in the back and hadn't pulled them out yet. But that's what it looks like in the smooth Smith leather. Absolutely gorgeous. That zipper though is just like the Rowan zipper. They really need to redesign that. See how it's smooth it is in the middle, but on those sides it gets caught. Same with the Rowan. That I love the closure on that bag. It is just such a gorgeous bag. Both the LED and the Etta are nice, but I'm leaning more towards the LED. I love it. I just think it's a gorgeous bag. And as you can see, if we go back to it, it's also available in that chalk with the gold hardware. This is the Easton tote. And again, that velour fabric is not as thin as I thought it was gonna be. I don't know how durable it is, but it's definitely thicker and more substantial than what I expected. I expected it to feel more like terry cloth, and to me, it's given corduroy with something else on. I don't know, but it's nice. I had initially said I would never buy a bag in that material from Coach, but I don't know now. If they came out with a different silhouette, I would consider getting that material because it feels nice, and like I said, it's thicker than what I expected it to be. This is the Easton in all leather. Absolutely gorgeous. I think this is a great work bag or everyday bag, or if you're a mom and just don't have the luxury of carrying a small bag. I think that's perfect. It's stylish but also functional, and they have it in black also. Of course, I'm partial to the all leather version. I also like the extra charm that they add on there, like it looks like a little key bell or clochette. Super cute. So now we over here with the Terry Hobos and the Laurels. This signature color block Terry is super cute. Super cute. I would wear that. Y'all see they also have it in velour. Now, the Laurel shoulder bag is another one of those Coach staples that I've just never really been interested in paying full price for, with the exception of two collections, the denim and the signature leather. And I missed out on both of those. They sold out before I could grab them, but I would have loved to have the regular size Laurel in both of those. The dark stone, of course, is always a winner because it's just easy to style and goes with everything. And it's a nice neutral, especially with the gunmetal hardware, because that means you can do gold or silver. But the Smith leather version in this gorgeous brown, I don't know what they're calling this. It is so pretty, and that leather just feels so good, y'all. I can't even lie. These pieces in the Smith leather are worth the price. Even though I didn't want to pay more than $200 for an outlet piece, they're definitely worth it. Now, these mini Carmens, I don't know if they were on sale or not, because the ones that I was interested in were the patchwork versions, and they went on sale earlier this week for less than $80, but they sold out super quick online. I came to the store to see if they had any in stock, and they did not. So, won't be picking up one of those. But the Maggie tote is, y'all, this is like, basically it's the same thing as the Louis Vuitton on the go tote. Just a much lower price point. But it really is giving LV a run for its money. I mean, it is really the same exact bag. And I like what they did with this suede. It still has that animal skin embossing on it, but it's suede material. Really nice. I also like how they did some of the signature canvas pieces, particularly the ones that are trimmed in leather. So for instance, they have this one that's got the blue handles and the blue trim. Super cute. I don't know how vibrant it is on camera because again, the lighting in this store sucked, but it is really nice. I love that. And for my girlies who just love blue, and there are a few of you who watch my videos, they also had it in just the all leather version in the larger size. I love how they dressed her up just to give us an idea or some ideas. Super cute. There were a few things about this trip to the outlet that really made me rethink and change my mind about a few things. And the Claire is another one. So y'all, I've always thought the Claire was like cheap, one of like Coach's worst outlet pieces. But in these Smith leather and these rivets, it is popping to me. Like, this bag is super cute with the gold and silver embellishments on it, and the smooth leather versions feel so good, y'all. Like, they feel so good. And this one right here with the olive suede and the tan signature canvas is gorgeous. The only thing that would have made that bag better is if they would have done a signature canvas on the back pocket. But this blue is gorgeous. The leather feels so good. And of course, it has microfiber interior, even though I didn't open it up. I even like the signature canvas color block version. Super cute. So they've really stepped the Claire up. Like, they've done some things that made me, rethink my whole opinion on the Claire shoulder bag. I even like this black signature canvas with the black leather. The croc embossed with the silver hardware is pretty. It's really classy. And then we have more rivets. This is the regular size Claire. Super cute. So these Fays, y'all, are everything. I've always liked the Fay shoulder bag. It's just never gone on sale at a price that I was willing to pay. But the larger version is even nicer. Ugh. I can't remember who makes this bag, if it's Loewe, but some high-end designer makes the bag that looks just like this. But this in the Smith leather feels so luxurious. I just don't see the point in buying the quote-unquote luxury version when Coach offers this one. To me, this is such a gorgeous, pretty bag. I love it. Absolutely love it as a clutch or a shoulder bag. And again, that leather is just so soft and squishy. You have to see and touch it for yourself. They even have it in, I guess that's chalk with the gold hardware. Super pretty. Now they had the small Savannahs. I didn't see any of the larger Savannahs, but they did have the small size. They just didn't have a lot of options on the Savannah. So all I saw were black, dark stone, and then the white or chalk signature canvas. But if we move on and get over here, we've got the Molly totes. Love the black on black with the silver hardware. That's super cute. So now we're looking at our Hadley crossbodies. We've got the minis, the smalls, and the large. I guess that's what they're called. So the blue, of course, super pretty. I don't know what type of material this interior is made of. It feels like polyurethane or rubber or something. I don't think it's leather, but it could be, I guess. But they also had it in suede, so they have like the olive suede. Of course, they have it in black, and then the Smith leather in that gorgeous brown. Dark stone, of course. And then the burgundy. These are also on sale. I don't remember how much, but they were on sale as well. And then they have it in that, I don't know what they calling that, if it's rust, but just the brown suede, super pretty. Guys, don't be afraid of suede bags. I have a suede tote from Dooney & Burke that I've had since 2009, and I know it's gotten wet because I never babied that bag. And there's nothing wrong with the suede, like nothing that a good brush won't fix. Got the Hadley, I guess that's the shoulder bag. Then we've got the larger crossbodies here. The Turnlock tote, the Hadley tote, gorgeous. I think that was on sale for like $135, $134, something like that. And over here with our Ashtons, so they still have the olive animal print and the black and white with silver hardware. This right here is another one of my favorite bags from this collection, y'all. So I always thought the Emery, the silhouette, was cute, but seeing it in person and touching it, this Smith leather, y'all, this bag is everything. At some point, I'm probably going to have to come back and get this bag. I love, love, love that bag. It is so nice. And that leather, I just can't explain enough how nice that leather is. Like, it is definitely worth what they are asking. I know it's outlet, and it's still hard for me mentally to wrap my mind around paying $250 for an outlet piece, but y'all, it's worth it. It is definitely worth it. We got the city totes, nothing new here, no new colors or anything. These are just the standards. Got a couple of minis right there in the middle. But the city totes have definitely gone up in price. We got our Rowans, nothing new here with the Rowans either, pretty much the standard. They've got a couple back there, like the little flowered ones or whatever, but for the most part, these are just the same ones that they have all the time. Nothing really new. I like this slim crossbody, and now I'm wishing that I would have gotten one in this black croc embossed. I bought the Nolita 19 in the black croc emboss to go with my Maggie tote, the large Maggie tote. And now I'm wishing I would have got the slim crossbody because it's larger and holds more. And it's not like the Maggie tote doesn't have the room for it, but that would have been a nice cosmetic pouch for the Maggie tote. So I might still get it. We'll see. Here's the infamous braided tasseled robe that everybody was dying for last month. The mini is $199. So this is the clearance area. As y'all can see, they had quite a few clearance items over here. $294.99. They always mark stuff up before they mark it down. They think they slick. I don't know what the price would have been at 70% off. I didn't do the math and I didn't ask, but they also had a few of those Elizas with the denim in the lavender or purple, whatever they're calling that. Super pretty. And these are the newer ones, so they actually have zippers on them. The Eliza shoulder bag that I have does not have a zipper because I got mine when they were first released, so before the upgrades. Not sure how much these mini Carmens were on sale either. Didn't ask, wasn't interested. But you see they have the little mini Jamie crossbody there in that same green. They also have some of the fruit collection. They got the strawberries and the lemon still available in select pieces. You can kind of tell what sold and what didn't because there's a whole lot of that lemon stuff still sitting around. And they still had a few random hair calf pieces. So they had the Ashton, it looks like a Nolita down there, and then the Hadley, and then they also had the Nolita in that gorgeous animal skin, that snake skin in the olive color. In hindsight, I should have grabbed one of those. I really should have grabbed both of them, the animal print and the snake skin, but I didn't. So there are our Smith totes. That's not one of my favorites. And then they had some more of those lemon things. People just really wasn't feeling the lemon, obviously, but they had quite a few of the mini city totes. They had some coin pouches, so they had the lemon. I think that one is orange. And they also had the strawberry. You can see they even had some of those lemon terries back there in the background. This Rowan is so nice. So this is smooth leather. It feels like the Smith leather. If I didn't already have a black Rowan with silver hardware, I would grab that because that leather is smooth. It's not like the pebbled leather. It feels so nice. And for me, it makes the bag look and feel more expensive than the other Rowans. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So here is the section where all of their retail items are. They didn't have any reserve pieces like they did the last time, but you can see they had a bunch of Brooklyns, and here are all of our tabbies. They had the quilted tabbies and some of the OG tabbies. They even had that Empire there. And they had so many of the Nolita 19s in like different colors and materials. It was ridiculous. Like the Nolita 19 was all over that store. They had so much to choose from. You can see they had all the charms too. I wasn't really checking for the charms, so I didn't focus on those, but they did have quite a few. And this cosmetic case, I think, would be a great alternative to the trail bag. It's larger, but I'm expecting that it probably costs a little less since it's outlet and not retail. But let's go over here and just see if I missed anything. Oh, I almost came close to grabbing one of the satchel top handle, the satchel, whatever they call that, in the dark stone. But I just decided against it. I wanted it last year when it was released. But since I didn't come to the store for that, I decided not to get it. So y'all, the sound is probably gonna be crazy on here because I don't have my mic. I wasn't even planning on filming in the car, but I just came back from the outlet, and I already told y'all that I know I'm not going to be going there as much as I would like to because of the distance. It's like a 40-minute drive on the highway, like, so it's a little ways, and that's just one way. So I went out there today, open, to buy something if I saw something that I wanted, because I have been looking at stuff online, but I didn't have any one thing in mind. So I go out there and I was disappointed with what they had. Well, let me say this. I was disappointed that some of the pieces that are available on the website weren't in my local store. Let me just say that. So if it's something that I want that's on sale, I'm gonna have to go ahead and just order it online if it's not already sold out at this point. I was just taking a chance because the last time I went to that outlet, well, and I think that was the first time since I had moved back, I was surprised in a pleasant way because they had so many retail pieces, and then they had a nice section with reserve pieces as well. So today they didn't have any reserve, but they did still have some retail pieces, and you'll see that. And you've already seen those. But the other thing was, this is the first time this has happened to me, but while I was in the outlet, somebody approached me and asked me if I had a YouTube channel. So this is the first time that I've actually been out about in public and someone has approached me or recognized me from YouTube. Like, y'all, I don't even have 3,000 subscribers at this point. So just the likelihood of running into somebody who watches or subscribes to my channel is already just crazy. So I thought that was pretty cool that I got to meet somebody, and she didn't know that I was from here either. So I had reminded her that I just moved back 6 or 7 months ago. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. But I didn't buy anything. I wasn't going to force it. There was 1 or 2 things that I could have grabbed, but I didn't love them. So I wasn't going to force myself to buy something just because I drove all the way out there. The main purpose of me going was to get content, and I got that. So I think I'm okay. I'd save a little money, and that way I can get something that I really want. It's getting closer to my birthday anyway.